So today I'll be showing you guys my settings for Apex Legends in Season 11. So first I'll start out with gameplay. Interact problem style compact, button hints off, crosshair damage feedback off, damage numbers on stacking. You can have this. This is preference, but I have it on stacking. Some people have it on both. But ping opacity default, obituaries on, mini map rotation off, weapon auto cycle on empty off, auto sprint on, double strap sprint is off, jetpack control make sure that's on hold, incoming damage feedback on 3D, taking damage closes deathbacks or crafting menu off, hop up or pop up on. Streamer mode, this is personal, I just have it off. Anonymous mode anonymous mode disabled, usage sharing enabled, performance display on, club invites, that's just personal, but some of these are just personal preference, just keep that in mind. Colorblind, some people play on different ones. I have it off because I just want to see my enemy as red, so that's personal preference as well. Subtitles off, subtitle size, well, I don't have them on, so enable access chat features off, convert incoming voice to chat text off, play incoming text as chat off. Now my mouse and keyboard settings, I did change my sensitivity. I used to play at like 1.3, 1.4, now I play on 1.5 because I got a new mouse. And I'm pretty sure all this is default for ADS mouse sensitivity, but just remember that as you go up, the sensitivity gets slower. Alright, but next, mouse acceleration, make sure this is off, mouse invert off, lighting effects on. These are my tap strafe buttons. For move forward, I have it on mouse button down, and this is more for my tap strafe right. This is my mouse button 4. My jump button is my mouse button up. Some people have these as vice versa, but that's just what I like because I've always jumped with this button instead of this. All of my settings are just default. I mean, some people have interact as E, but all of these are just pretty much default. I just have my melee as like my mouse button 5. That's really it for mouse and keyboard settings. I mean, other than like jump button, melee, my tap strafe right, and then jump, that's pretty much it. For controller settings, I play on customize. I just have my jump button as my right stick and melee as my 8th. I also have my left stick set to, if I can find it, left stick's used to use health and shield kit. That's just me. I just don't like to use my D-pad a lot. And also for my tap strafe buttons, I don't know if you guys know, but you can actually tap strafe on controller. This is only on Steam. You have to use a macro, but what you do is just use 2 buttons to tap strafe, one to tap strafe left, one to tap strafe right. And the buttons I chose were extra character action and the sprint button. Well, it's not set to default on sprint, but I just changed it to D-pad up because I knew I wasn't going to use it. And if you want to see what that looks like, it's just like that. It's not, that wasn't the best one, but like you get the point. Anyway, for my stick layout, that's default. Interact reload button, tap to use and reload. Crouch button on hold, make sure this is on hold, it's really important. Aim button on hold, survival slot button on, trigger dead zones moderate, menu cursor speed, this is personal preference, but I just have it on this, not too fast, not too slow. Look sensitivity, I have AOC enabled. If you do have AOC on, just turn it off at first and then put it to linear response curve. Movement dead zones small, inverted look off, vibration off. Turn this off, this is garbage. Anyway, for the AOC settings, I play on 13 dead zone. Make sure you play on the lowest dead zone as possible, but for me it's 13 because if I go any lower, my stick starts to drift like this. I put it right here and then let's say like 1 or 2, it'll start to drift. I don't know if you can see it that well. I don't think I can start drifting. Oh yeah, there it is. I don't know if you can see it, but it is drifting. But let me set this back to 13. Auto threshold, I have it on 1%. Response curve 9 per optic set. This is the same thing as mouse and keyboard. As you go up, you just put it up. I just have it all on default though. Yaw speed 500, pitch speed 500. Set this all to 0. ADS speed 170, ADS pitch speed 160. All is set to 0. Target comp, this is your aim assist, make sure this is on. Video settings, full screen, aspect ratio 6. This is all default for me. Brightness 50%. Field of view all the way maxed out. FOV ability scaling, make sure this is enabled, and sprint view shake normal. VSync disabled, NVIDIA reflex enabled plus boost. Adaptive resolution FPS target on 0%. This is off as well. Anti-aliasing TSAA. texture, streaming budget, medium, texture filtering, whatever this says, ambient occlusion quality, medium, sun coverage, low, sun shadow, all the shadows, make sure this is all low. I'm gonna just put that to low as well. Volumetric lighting disabled, dynamic shadows, make sure all those shadows are just like lower, disabled. Model detail, medium, effects detail, medium, low, impact marks on low, ragdolls medium. And those are the video settings. And then audio settings, let me just apply this. Okay, audio settings, I should probably turn this down a little bit because I did get new headphones and it's a bit loud, but all of this is default except the music volume. But yeah, that's all my settings. Thank you guys for watching and subscribe for more content. Cracked 2 of them.
One's down.
Yeah, well, you. That was the same pussy ass rate that fucking teabagged us last game. Good job.
Oh wait, it's not ranked.
Dude, what do you mean you died? He's literally in front of you. Steven literally looked at this guy for like 5 seconds.
There was a bottom here. Wait, did he like shoot Steven or did he just like beat his ass?
Behind you.
Oh my god, this is so fucking low. This
What do you mean low?
pisses me off. He shield swapped.
Oh, he was pretty low. I'm gonna try the double jump this way. Ready?
Oh,
Yeah, hit it so. Oh, you should have hit it so. You should have landed on the side of it. Yeah, I'm gonna tap shoot for help.
That was nice. That was super nice. I did not know you could do that.
no, you should buy it, bro. If this goes into another round, if they somehow magically win, try the car. I want to see a maxed out car. I mean, like that
No,
graphics-
no. I'm not,
Wait,
bro.
they made it so she actually works now?
I'm gonna kill him. I'm killing that fucking Loba.
I mean, they made it so he actually works.
Killing that fucking Loba.
What? Took the heals and still can't stay alive.
Fuck you, fucking pussy. I'll never fucking take heals from you ever again in your fucking life, you fucking pussy.
Niggas took heals from you and they still can't stay alive with me. Oh, she's lit.
Oh my god, the super light.
Oh my. No, that has to be. I thought you were gonna fall off the edge, yo.
Nah, but that was all super light.
Are you gonna keep playing Apex?
Yes. I was just gonna test it out, but now I actually want to keep playing it.
Okay, say less. I'm getting on.